Hi Andy, how are you?
Not bad, Izzy, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So, a battle, but you've come away with the 3 points. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, the scenes on the bench were of delirium. Going up the sideline, I think Ethan tried to drag me with him as he was going down the touchline and tripped us over. So yeah, we were delighted with it. But full credit to Chatham, they're a fantastic side, and we're just there was moments in the game I was pleased if we came away with a point, but yeah, to get all 3 points is brilliant.
You know what I'm going to say, you just answered my question. I was going to ask, how on earth did you end up on the floor? I thought it was going to be a classic touchline run, and then next thing I know, you were on the floor.
Yeah, well, I set off, and then I felt Ethan grab me, and then like all good forwards should do, when you feel that contact, you go down, and I was looking for a free kick from the ref, but yeah, as it was a lot in this game, we didn't quite get it. So yeah, it was an unfortunate one, but yeah, Ethan's done his best to try and I think he's actually trying to keep me up and standing upright, and I just went down. So yeah.
Well, moving back to the play, I thought the defence played such a huge part in this game. Obviously, Grace and Evie have both come away with the goal, but the likes of Millie and Hope, they've all played such a big part in the game. What did you make of the defence?
Yeah, I thought they had some really tough moments in that game. Chatham have a couple of good players in there. The girl that was number 19, I think her name was Keisha. Yeah, she was great. She was at Millie all throughout the first half, and it was difficult to try and stop her. And yeah, it's as well as her, they had several good players that could move the ball well. So yeah, we knew the threats, we knew what they would do, and we knew that they were going to try and work the ball forward quickly and get it into players like her. So yeah, just pleased for them, that they could defend like that. And I think it's tough moments where they need to make sure that they stand up and they're counted. And I think there was a lot of those, especially once we'd got to 2-2 and to 3-2 as well. But yeah, there's moments that we want to clean up as well. Some of the balls in the box, we want to try and stop them. Don't let the ball bounce, and all the basics of football. Can we make sure we're in good positions to clear our lines as well?
Yeah. So I obviously just spoke to Hope. I think I spoke to you both back at Real Bedford, and at the time she wasn't getting much game time. She's obviously played a full game now. What have you made of her in the last couple of months to obviously be in this position now?
Yeah, it was tough for Hope in the start of the season because obviously we brought in Grace. Kerry had done brilliant in pre-season, and Grace basically came in and I didn't make many changes in regards to the centre back. It was Riggs I wanted to start Riggs as centre half, and unfortunately Hope missed out. I think a huge credit to her is her attitude. The way that she just reacted to that. She didn't moan. She didn't come and do anything in regards to like being negative around the team. She just got on with the job, and she was a fantastic professional in that sense. She waited and got her opportunity, and since those moments when she's come in, she showed exactly what she's about. And she probably says that every time the team goes out of, there you go, I've proved you wrong and I'm in the squad. But that's what my job is, and the hardest part of a coach or a manager is when you can only pick 11 of them, and everyone's got their own merit of why they want to start, and there's a few players today were disappointed they weren't in the 11, but yeah, it's always tough, and that's the hardest part, because you have to unfortunately leave people out, and ultimately it's an opinion. I'm thinking this might win the game, and that's what we're going with, but it's hard to hear. So Hope was fantastic, a real model professional in that sense, and she's been brilliant since we put her back in, and she's been great.
Yeah. So mentioning Kerry, although you had a full bench today, 7, which is brilliant, obviously she wasn't in it. Could you touch on that? Yeah,
she rolled her ankle last week in the game. She got through the game, but on Monday, Tuesday, her ankle was twice the size it should have been, all black and blue. And then she trained a little on Thursday, but she couldn't do the running. She couldn't get through the physicality. So yeah, we just made the decision we weren't going to put her in the squad, and we had a few plans for it, and obviously the back four side today was the plan really. So it was fine. We have players that can adapt, and as you've seen that today, that I think they did well.
Yeah, so obviously lost last week, but we're back to winning ways with, honestly, it's got to be a goal of the season maybe from Tash. What did you make of the goal and the situation?
Yeah, I was saying to the staff and Flo at the end there that I was looking for it, and you're looking for a moment where the ball bounces for us, either from a header, a flick on, where the Tash can control it, set it, and then we can get a runner, something, and we didn't quite have that final touch at times, and then that ball goes forward. It's a fantastic ball from Millie on the diag. I don't know why I've just said it like that, the diag, but I feel like anyway, I'll move on. The diagonal ball from Millie was great, and then Tash made the run in between and lobbed the keeper. It's fantastic. So we were waiting for a moment like that. It happens now and again, but that's why we work and why we train, and why I like to train like we do in regards to how we do with setting situations in training where that sort of thing can happen. And yeah, you just have to be in the right position, whether it's Tash finishing, whether it's Millie playing the ball, whatever it is. But yeah, we were waiting for that moment, and we managed to get it.
Well, thank you ever so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hello, I'm all good, thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. So a battle throughout the game, but inevitably you bring in 3 points back to Norfolk. How does that feel?
Oh, I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah, as you say, like, it's a long away trip for us, this game, and to come away with the 3 points with how the game went is unbelievable and shows a lot about us as a team, I think.
Obviously you're a defensive player. I think this is probably one of the hardest games you've had. What did you make of it coming from a defensive perspective?
I feel like, as I said in the post-match, Chatham have always been a very good side. Obviously they went into our league last season, and we went toe to toe with them last season, and we know what they can bring. They bring a lot of pace, a lot of energy, and as we saw today, a lot of it was quite direct. So as a defender, you have to deal with the balls over the top quite well, and obviously as we saw from the week in our analysis, they're very good at set pieces. So that was something that we focused on, and first contacts was key, and I think we did quite well at that.
Yeah. I think you found yourself a little bit out of position when Ellie Bishop came off, didn't you? What's it like, and how do you sort of adapt for that?
I think, well, as you say, like, you have to adapt.
Yeah.
Again, I like to think that when you're on the pitch, obviously there's 11 players on the pitch, and you all kind of filter in and out of the positions. So hopefully someone's covering me as I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and someone's forward beyond me, so I can just pass the ball on to them. But yeah, again, all
Can
right.
you still see?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, brilliant.
But yeah, again, being adaptable is the key thing with that.
Yeah. Obviously, I suppose the big moment from the game is always going to be Tash's goal, but did you have a stand-up moment from the game?
Actually, I would probably say, obviously, Tash's goal, unbelievable finish as well from Tash, quite similar to Stevenage in some regards. But I would probably say Evie's free kick. That's when the momentum really shifted. We went 2-2, and obviously, as you saw, we all got in the huddle at the end, and we were like, we can do this. Like, we went 2-2, and yeah, I feel like the momentum was totally with us after that.
Yeah. So big one next week in the FA Cup against Burnley. How are you preparing, and how excited are you for that?
Very excited. We know that it's going to be a big challenge. They're obviously the league above, top of their league at the moment, I believe. So, you know, there's a lot to play for. We're going to do a lot of work within the week, looking at ourselves primarily, but also how we can attack them in the best way possible. But yeah, I think today really shows like the determination we have to see out games and get results. So I think that's something that we need to take into next week.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.